We're going to start with rainbows. Palms are down facing forward and then come up facing the ground. Remember, it's only 10 sets of 10 reps. Anybody can do that. Next is pour the pitcher. Arms come straight up to shoulder height and then twist. Exhale up, twist, inhale, lower. 3, 4, this is working the deltoids. That's the shoulder muscles, both anterior and posterior, because you're twisting from the shoulder first. The extremities follow the lead. Exhale on the hard part. Inhale on the easy part. 2 more. Bicep curls forward. Keep the elbows parallel to the ground. That means the elbows should be right in front of the shoulders, so the biceps, rather, are parallel to the ground. Hinging the forearms towards you and then straightening them away. Bicep curls facing sideways. Same exact concept. Your elbows are at shoulder height. Straighten only the forearms out and then bring them in on the hard part. Remember to exhale when it's difficult, inhale when it's easy. Next is overhead press. This is for the triceps. Keep the biceps close to the ears, only straightening the forearms up and then back behind the head. Remember to keep the abs engaged the whole exercise. Tricep press backs. Keep the elbows as high as you can get them. Again, only hinging so that the lower part of the arm is going out and in, back and forward. Backslash, forward slash. Make sure your arms come to about chest height, not all the way down to the belly button when they meet in the middle, but chest height. And then it's just like it sounds. Backslash, come to center, forward slash, come to center. Again, we're working the shoulders here in addition to the lats and traps, which are the upper back muscles. Tiny circles out. Make sure these really are quite small. And it's only 10 of them, and then you're going to reverse it for tiny circles in. Don't go too big here. Keeping the arms at shoulder height. Goalie pose up. Make sure both arms are at a 90-degree L, and then raise all the way up. Next, both arms at a 90-degree L, and then squeeze your elbows in towards each other. If they can touch, that's ideal. Great work. The shoulders and arms should be on fire. Balance on yoga block. Lift your right foot forward while keeping it flexed. Try not to hinge your body forward. Now lift to the side. Again, trying not to hinge your body to the left. Abs should be engaged. It helps with balance. Lift your right leg back, still keeping it flexed, and still trying not to hinge your body forward. Find a spot, and it helps keep your balance steady. Now lift your right knee up. Try to hinge only at the hip and not at the knee. Your legs should be bent at a 90-degree L, only hinging from the core of the body. Right curtsy, and then lift the knee. You can choose how deep you want to curtsy. So if you just barely tap your foot behind the block, it's going to be a much smaller curtsy. Or you could go wide and it's much deeper. Switch legs. Left foot forward, again keeping it flexed. Go at the same speed up as you do down. Be sure to stop at center and not go behind the right leg. And now to the left. Keep your eyes focused on a particular spot in the room. Keep your abs engaged. That means belly button to the spine and up, like there's a string pulling your head to the ceiling. Lift your left leg back, keeping the foot flexed, and avoid hinging your torso too far forward. Knee ups to the left side. Again, you're only hinging at the hip, not the knee. Keep your abs tight. And don't forget to breathe. Curtsies. Left leg back, lift the knee up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Abs advanced. Tabletop crunch. That's with your legs at a 90-degree L. Elbows wide. Chin stays far away from the chest. 3 more. Exhale on the lift. Inhale on the lower. Alternate straight leg crunch. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, inhale lower. Exhale, straighten the right leg, inhale lower. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep the leg in a 90-degree tabletop that is not going straight. If it's hurting your low back, keep your straight leg higher to the ceiling. If you have pretty strong abs, keep your straight leg lower to the ground. Almost done. 4 more. Good job. Double straight leg crunch. Exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, lower the head. Remember to keep those elbows wide, belly button pressed down to the spine. That's imperative to protect the low back. If it's hurting your low back, straighten your legs higher up. Exhale, lift. Inhale through the nose, lower the head. V openings, crunch and straighten, then open, then close, back to tabletop. Crunch and straighten, open and close, back to tabletop. Four more. Notice we're just adding one step on to each move. We started with tabletop, and then a single leg, and then a double leg, and now a V opening. Next is bicycle twists. Alternate elbow to knee, and then lift the straight leg 3 times. Twist, twist, hold, lift, 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 and switch. Twist, twist, hold, lift, 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 and switch. Twist, twist, hold, lift. This is hitting the obliques. Lift, lift, and swizzle sticks. Legs are straight up, alternating one toe over the other, up and down, swizzle sticks. Three, 2, 1. Butt raises with your hands on the ground, legs straight up, lift them to the ceiling, and then lower your butt to the mat. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, raise that butt. 1, good job. Nice work. Side lying butt and thighs, intermediate. You're going to bring your straight leg forward, stopping right on top of the bottom foot. Two, and 1. Tuck the knee. Bicycle. Up, forward, and down. When we're done with everything, we're going to switch sides and do it again. So it's really technically 200 reps for this particular series, 100 per leg. 2 and 1, reverse bicycle. Forward, then knee in and push down. Forward, knee in, push down. 3, 4, 'Good job. Large circles. Leg up, bring it down, tuck the knee to the ceiling. Because your knee is going up and not forward, this is opening up the hips. Try and initiate the movement from the core of the body, not leading with the foot, but leading with the thigh. The foot will follow. 2 and 1, reverse circles. Bend the knee, push out, raise the leg. Bend the knee, push out, raise the leg. Same thing, just the opposite direction of before. Again, abs should be engaged and always breathe when working out. Never, never hold your breath. One more. Good job. Knee bends. Keeping the thigh as close to your arm as possible. Only straighten and lower your tibia 10 times. Followed by tiny circles in clockwise direction. Again, these circles are not coming from the foot, but from the thigh. Reverse circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Pops. Lift that leg up, down, up, down. This is for the outer butt and thigh. Pops forward at a 90-degree angle. And switch sides. straight leg forward and back down, forward and down. Bicycle, knee up, straight leg forward, swing it down. Keep your shoulders and hips stacked. Keep your abs engaged. And don't forget to breathe while riding that bike. 2 more. Reverse bicycle. Forward, knee in, push down. Leg forward, knee in, push down. Keep going. Two and one. Large circles out. Lower the leg down, tuck the knee to the ceiling, straighten the leg up. Again, now our hip is open because we're no longer square. We're in a turned out position. Two more. Good job, reverse circles. Push away, leg to the ceiling, and then bend the knee. Push away, leg to the ceiling, bend the knee. Two more. Then bend the knee. Straighten the lower half of the leg. Keep the thigh close to the arm. Up and down. Two more. 10 tiny circles clockwise, initiating from the hip, not the toes. Small circles here. 2, 1, reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pops. 1. Again, initiate from the core of the body. Lift the foot, lower the foot. And pops forward, 90-degree angle. Good job. Triangle, stretch, right leg forward. Ideally, you want your back heel touching the ground. If you're not quite there yet in flexibility, it can be raised. The goal is forehead to the knee. Runner's lunge, very typical basic stretch. Everybody's done it somewhere along their life. It's a great one, it's a basic. This one gets a little harder, elbows down. This is going to open up the right hip because the right foot is forward. It's a lot deeper than your basic runner's lunge. Most people haven't done this one. Now to the left side. Again, standard triangle stretch. Try and get that heel down. Try and get the forehead to the knee. You're also stretching your back here. Runner's lunge, left foot forward. You can either have the heel lifted in the back or your foot sideways. Elbows down. Now we're going to open up the left hip. Again, this is more challenging, so don't beat yourself up if you can't quite do it. You could use a yoga block to put your elbows on. Straddle the legs. Lean to the side, shoulders are stacked. This is now lateral flexion of the torso. Square out your shoulders, reach forward. Again, it's still hamstrings, but it's also back. The goal is forehead to the knee or the ground, hands touching the feet. Other side. Lateral flexion. Shoulders are stacked. If you can't get your elbow to the ground, you can put it on a yoga block. Square out your shoulders, reach for the foot, forehead to the knee. Stretching the back, deep breaths. Never hold your breath when you're stretching. Always inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And your basic straddle stretch, lean forward. If you can't get your forehead to the ground, use a yoga block. There's 3 heights to every block. Start with the tallest one, then turn it sideways and eventually flat, and then you won't need it at all. Your butterfly stretch is just knees wide, elbows to the ground if you can, and forehead to the toes if you can is ideal. Otherwise, just let your hands and your head go where they can go. Plow is a very basic yoga exercise. It's great for stretching the low back. If you can't get your feet to the ground, that's okay. Just get them where you can and you can work your way up. Roll like a ball is a common Pilates mat exercise. There's several ways you can grip your ankles and they're all correct. It's whatever's comfortable for you. I like to crisscross my hands from behind the ankles. So basically my right hand's grabbing my left ankle and vice versa. You can grip it from around and that's fine too. It's as easy as it sounds. You just roll like a ball. Last one. Good job.